welcome back to another episode of Alicia's Abundance Advice. And today's episode is all about how to make room for more money and miracles and all of the things that you desire to come into your life. The way that I'm going to be showing you how to do that is transitioning your closet from summer to winter. So what I like to do is once it gets cold enough, I take my bins with all my winter clothing and I pull all of those clothes out, and then I take out my summer clothes that I know I'm not gonna wear when it's totally frigid outside, and nicely fold them and put them into the bin and put it into storage. That way I have what I need and I know that I love every single piece, and it's easy to get access to the things that, again, the clothes that make me feel abundant, they make me feel sexy, they make me feel like a boss, they make me feel rich and wealthy and at my full best. And as we know, if you're dressed in a way that makes you feel good, then that confidence shines so much that it's almost impossible for you not to attract all of the wonderful things that you desire. For this particular episode, it's gonna be a little bit of a tutorial slash I'm gonna bring you along and you're gonna do this with me. All right, so let's take a look inside my closet. So this is one side of my closet, and as you can see, I've got these really great bins and stuff, but what is this nonsense? This is all stuff, actually it's some stuff that I thrifted that I really wanted to keep, but it's just, this needs to go in a drawer, and there's now jackets here where this does not need to be jackets, and etc, etc. And my t-shirt drawer is so full, you can't even see all of the t-shirts that I have. So this is slightly ridiculous. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Wonder Woman. So what I'm going to do is I am going to declutter this and make room for all of my other winter stuff and putting all of that stuff away. So shall we start? So the first thing that I like to do is to take my winter bins out from storage, which I have already done here, and I've got here, and then I've got another box. So this is now the process of going through the things in these bins, and now that I'm super obsessed with reselling and doing really well with it, I like to hold each item very Marie Kondo-esque and being like, okay, is this an item that I absolutely love? Does it serve a purpose? And does it align with my next level life? Because hashtag, we're supposed to be living our best life, our happily ever after, with the man, the millions, and the money that you desire. So if the item aligns with that next level version of you, then you get to keep it. And if it doesn't, then it goes into the resale pile, and then I will promptly go down to my little photo studio and take photos of it and get it listed so that it can go to a new home where someone else can love it as much as I did. Yay for Mercury retrograde and me having to have issues talking. Let's go ahead and dive in and see all of the things that I got or that I have in these bins. Okay, let's open this first bin. And oh my gosh, yes, my spirit head. This is honestly one of my favorite things. A really good friend of mine gave it to me for Christmas last year, but it is a wolf hoodie scarf, a scootie technically. It is limited edition. It's a collector's edition. It's got the galaxy on the inside. And it's got paws. Oh my gosh. It is the warmest, most amazing thing. So we are definitely keeping this and using this because that is so my next level, hashtag best life. So that's definitely going in the keep pile. Ugh. All right, so now I'm just gonna fast forward and do the other rest of my bins. What is on my shirt? It's called dust. Gross. Okay, we'll vacuum later. All right. So we'll just do a fast time lapse so you can get through to the other part. If you know how to muscle test, like I do, muscle testing is just being able to use your own body to determine whether you should keep something or not, or whether it resonates with you or not. If you're not sure whether it brings you joy, again, you can use the 3 questions, which is, do I love it? And not just like, oh, I like it. Like, do I love it? Does it serve a purpose? And does this align with my next level version of myself, right? If the answer to all 3 of those is yes, then you get to keep it. And if no, then put it in the resell pile. But if you're having a hard time deciding, which I sometimes, actually, I a lot of the times have a hard time deciding, I usually just muscle test, because if my brain is overthinking it, my gut always knows and will always tell me via muscle testing. So, oh, and there's a tutorial on muscle testing on that corner or whatever, if you want to learn how to do that yourself, but that's just a very easy thing for me to do. So we're gonna continue to go through the bins. Side note, a helpful little tip for storing your things, you can get cedar blocks to put at the bottom of your bin so that it keeps the moths and bugs and things like that away, and it keeps your clothes maintaining fresh. So I always put a couple of these at the bottom of my plastic bins whenever I store them. I know, there's a lot of shit happening. It looks like a disaster when you start, but I'm telling you, once you finish, it will feel so freaking good. And plus, since it's Mercury retrograde right now, but even if you're watching this video a year later and it's not Mercury retrograde, I'm telling you, this is such a perfect time to get all this stuff out. And then also, because it's November, taking a moment to be like, you know what, like, wow. I honestly am genuinely really grateful, because I have a lot of clothes. Like, I could literally, I'm guaranteed I can totally clothe an entire village by myself. So I'm very grateful for that, right? A lot of the times we tend to focus on lack. We focus on what we don't have. We focus on what we want, but it's not here yet. And it's like, it's hard because that blocks the manifestation from actually becoming a reality. So of course, November, Thanksgiving, what are you grateful for? Just taking a moment when you do this little exercise to make room for the man, the money, and the million dollar empire and the miracles to come in. The man, the money, and the miracles, hey, that's good. When you are wanting to make room for all of that to come into your life, it's nice to take stock and just be grateful for each thing that you do have, because that was something that was money that you purchased these things. Does that make sense? So in a sense, if you look at all the clothes that I have, that's a lot of money that I had. And now it just happens to be in the form of clothes. So now I can either resell or, again, bring them into my hashtag next level life. But yeah, let's keep on going. We're done with that phase. So I pretty much am I'm putting in all of the things that I put into storage at this current point. But as you can see in there, there's just so much, there's actually a bunch of winter stuff in there already. So let's just go ahead, take a look, and start cleaning out the summer stuff that needs to go into the bins. And then we're going to also pull out the winter stuff so we can organize it. Every item has a loving home, has a place in my closet so that it feels loved. I feel loved and I know exactly how to get it and pull it. Another tip, really quickly, is that before you start putting things into your closet, which I probably should talk about later, make sure to go to your fashion board or your style board, whether you have it on Pinterest or you've created one on your own. If you want to learn how to create one, you can see my video or sign up for a personal styling session with me. But I always have a Pinterest board with fashion. That's my style. And that way I can go through and be like, okay, yes, I love sweatshirts, but like, am I really wearing all of these sweatshirts all winter long? Or am I actually in my next level life? Am I wearing something different? How do I pair all of these things together? Making sure that it all fits into my elevated, elegant, edgy, chic, sporty style. And then if it really doesn't, then it needs to go, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go and start taking stuff out of my closet because it needs to go into a bin. Okay, can you see me? Okay, cool. Hopefully this works out. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this little pile right here. So this was a sweater that I just got thrifting, so we're keeping that. Actually, now I got overwhelmed. So let's go to the dresses side and kind of take out some of those dresses because that's really easy to do. All right, so as you can see, I've got a lot of clothes. I personally organized all of my baseball hats up here with some of my little like backpacks and stuff, and belts. And then I've got scarves and stuff over here that I usually use, but I've obviously got way more scarves up here. I've got way more purses up here. There's just a lot of stuff. But I'm going to just go ahead and start from that side and just kind of try to start clearing stuff out that is summer things that I know that I'm not going to wear during winter. So a thing that you can just put in your head as you're going through it is, am I gonna wear this when it's 30 degrees outside? The answer is no. Put it in a bin and store it for the summer. Look, right? Like I actually just got rid of a whole bunch of dresses here. And if you look, I actually created a ton of open space where I can add more things. So right now we're just going to go through all the rest of these party dresses and see which ones we want to keep and which ones we want to put in storage. Yes, a pro tip to make room for money and the man and the mansion and the miracles is to color code everything. So I organize my dresses and all my clothes by color. That way, depending on what kind of energy I want to attract, I wear the corresponding color in order to attract more of what I desire. So I've got my golds and whites up at the front. Then I've got reds, my greens, my blues, my purples, and then my blacks. See, all of this is going to get folded and put into a bin. Actually, let's do that right now. All right, another thing that you can do when you see this abundance of clothes, it's a lot. So you can always just take each item and see if you really genuinely love it or not. And you're like, again, for me, I'm just all about putting it nicely into storage. So I always like to say, very much like Marie Kondo, hey, thank you for your service. Thank you for helping me this summer. And then nicely folding it and then putting it into the bin. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So all my dresses are folded, and so that's my bottom layer. And again, I did this, I color coded it so I just can easily see what dress is what in case I am going on a romantic tropical getaway. And so now the next layer that I'm going to put on top of that are all of my shirts. So let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so I went ahead and I folded all the stuff that was hanging t-shirts wise. So now we're going to confront my t-shirt drawer, which is slightly ridiculous. Again, I like to Marie Kondo it, so again, you're folding it so you can see each one and you can see the design, so it's easy to pull out which one. But again, we're going into dead of winter. How many t-shirts am I really gonna wear? What is realistic? What can I actually put into storage so again, I can make more room for things? And again, this is one of the like hashtag first world problems of being a reseller, is that I love thrifting and I love finding a good deal. So I'm always finding new clothes. Like, for example, my Banana Republic limited edition, because I am a limited edition. Actually, I'm the one and only. So I love this shirt, so I want to keep this. Look how nice nice it looks. So all of my 50 shades of gray. I actually even still have plenty of room right here for another row. More 50 shades of gray, my blues, and my whites. So now I know exactly what I have. Doesn't that look so much better? I'm so excited. And ta-da! All of my t-shirts are on top. So again, I color-coded this so it's easy to find my things. So my 10,000 white shirts, pink, grays, blues, and blacks. Woohoo! Now that that bin is pretty much full, I just take a piece of paper. I personally have this like thicker paper, and I'm just gonna write down exactly what's in there so that I don't forget. And it makes it just really easy to like be able to see what's in each bin. So in this, I'm gonna put summer dresses and t-shirts. Boom, there you go. So that is going back into my storage. Okay, so I finally got everything in the bins and stuff. So now it's just a question of fitting everything into the closet. And again, this is an easy way to even just go back through what you think you're gonna wear and say, am I really gonna wear this, or am I not? Is this really too worn out? Like maybe I should just let this go. And I have to say that I have now a whole pile of things of even winter stuff that I'm no longer going to be wearing. So that's just gonna go into reselling, which is really cool. So I just wanted to let you see really quickly that I still have hangers left for the other things, the last couple of things on the bed that I have. But I've got just a couple of t-shirts. I've got my long sleeves. I got my sweaters all nice up and stuff like that. So these are all my jackets and everything like that. And then I have my dresses here, right? And then come with me to this side, Then I have my sweaters all nice and neat. I've got all of my t-shirts, and I ended up doing a row of the thermals. So these are just like layered shirts, long sleeves. So I had that. And then I've got my long sleeve shirts in there. And then I've got my pants and sleepwear down there. And then I've got my hoodies. Whoops, hold on to get this out. So I've got my hoodies and my zip ups right there. So they're nice and easily accessible. And then sweatpants in at the bottom. So I'm pretty much good. I just have a couple more things to do, but I really hope that that was helpful. Thank you for joining me in cleaning out my closet and preparing it for winter. But I definitely feel a lot better because now I actually have room for new things, because I'm always going to be getting new things. And I'm probably honestly going to go back through and really ask myself, is this something that I'm going to be honestly wearing this winter? And does it really, would I bring it to my next level of my life? And if the answer is no, I actually think that I'm going to let it go and sell it this winter. For example, I was looking at that pink, I totally agree with myself shirt, and the paint is like cracking off a little. The silk screen is cracking a bit. So I don't know if I'm really honestly going to wear that much this, I've worn it to death. So maybe I need to thank it for its service and manifest another super cute and super soft pink sweater. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, click the like button. If you didn't like it, still click the like button. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know when you do this, if this also helps you. And again, remember, all of this is for the point of making room for your man, your money, and your miracles to come showering down upon you, so that the universe can really give you everything that you want. So just get rid of all the nasty stuff. Only keep the stuff that you love. And always remember that success always starts by saying yes to you. I love you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.